to go home cannot leave because she won't take a COVID test. America, is this the country you want for your children? Then one of the nurses tells Satin, no, we actually tested her. We won't have results back for 24 hours. That's why she's now being quarantined. She's not even here for any flu-like symptoms. She's here because she had a UTI last night. This is at Legacy Salmon Creek in Vancouver, Washington, where the police just maced us, grabbed people by their necks. A mother, the woman who has the power of attorney over the patient, they won't even let her in to do a well check on her. They won't let her in to talk to her at all. And instead they mace us like a bunch of freaking cowards. Because that's all they are, is cowards. This is insane. Oh my gosh, it's so strong. Bunch of cowards! Bunch of blue ISIS! This guy right here. This guy right here. Right there. The one right there is the one who maced us because he's a freaking coward. Oh wait, where's his name tag now, you guys? Look, everyone else has name tags except for him. Because he's a freaking coward.
Sheriff Courier. We have Sheriff.
What's your badge number? What's your badge number?
The sheriff right here won't even give
that badge who maced us.
ID or his name on his badge. They said that their star was a badge. They don't have to give that badge.
This terrorist here who freaking maced us took his name tag off.
This is mace. They maced.
Yeah, it's still on my face because he's a coward. It takes his name tag off. Yeah, we live in this town, buddy. Don't think that you can hide from the public. You're a coward.
Dude, right, see, like
You're an absolute coward.
These pricks with guns think they're badass. So this motherfucker looks like he's about to be dropping my body.
You don't deserve to be wearing that badge. You don't deserve my tax dollars.
This is why the police are not.
This is disgusting. You guys are disgusting. She has power of attorney. What would you do if it was your mother?
And
just release the patient!
I called the sheriff's department and no one would answer.
They would just do what they were told.
Release the patient so we can all go home. Release the patient. You are holding her like a freaking hostage. What's your badge number? What, you took off your name tag? Why? What's his name right there? What's his badge number? After macing us and grabbing a woman by the neck? Who is a power of attorney and is trying to get in to see her daughter, her mother? Yeah, what's your name? What's your badge number? You're not going to tell us? No, nobody's going to speak up? Oh, no, you're going to hide behind your mask and laugh? How dare you sit there and laugh at us? You guys are a complete, disgusting embarrassment to this country.
I wonder what your children would think about you.
Release Gail Meyer now. She wants to go home. Release her. You're going to pepper spray us? Release the patient. This is disgusting. She wants to go home. You don't get to talk to patients without their power of attorney. She has a brain tumor. She needs her power of attorney, which is her daughter. You guys are disgusting. Every one of you are absolutely disgusting. Can't even look at them anymore. That's so sick. My freaking face burns from stupid mace. Bunch of freaking psychotic. Oh, it's horrible. It's burning the whole side of my face.
Oh, bad. I'm trying to get over this. I'm trying to fix this, guys.
Yeah, just turn that on. Just let it go. So sick. I cannot freaking believe those cops. Because Satin tried to come in on her own, they mace us, grab her by the throat, and throw her out of the hospital room and mace us. She's the power of attorney. She has a right to be in there with her mother. This is absolutely disgusting.
Plus that hospital has
so sick, America. This is Legacy Salmon Creek. All the police sheriffs from Clark County that are here, the same psychopaths that probably killed Kevin Peterson Jr. not very long ago because they're a bunch of freaking sociopaths. The same cops that we called are standing in there guarding the hospital, not letting a patient leave because she won't take a freaking COVID test. This is disgusting. Shame on you guys for not protecting the people.
They don't protect. They're not. Their job ain't to protect the people. Oh no! Don't. She shut it off. Are you fucking for real?
East. She wants to go home.
So the number is.
It's your job. It's your job to help us.
Badge numbers, we should get license plate numbers.
They don't care. They don't care. You don't care, do you? There's no
Here's
accountability.
The lady's name and the hospital
whatsoever.
number.
We called you for help.
I called.
We called you. We called you guys for help. We called you guys because we just got maced because a power of attorney is trying to get in to see her mother. This is crazy.
All them cops, dude.
Look at this, you guys. Look at this show of force.
And that's all it is scare
This
tactics.
is disgusting. You guys,
Where's all these patriots at?
shit. There must
Where's
be
3
30
percenters at?
freaking cops over here. Getting out their guns? Are you guys serious? You guys, look at this. They're back here suiting up for a freaking riot.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
That dude right
Because
there.
a patient wants to be released who
God,
has
she
a
fires me up, man.
UTI. This is insane. You
Oh, I
guys
didn't
should be
see you say- I
ashamed
didn't
of
see you say that.
yourselves.
Insane.
You don't even ask, do you? You just do what you're told, like the Gestapo.
Yeah, that's what they are.
This is crazy. A
Like for real,
patient
they're
cannot
the
get out
Gestapo.
of the
There's no
hospital,
difference
you guys, who has a
in them
freaking
or the red coats of the
UTI.
Gestapo. They're 100%
This
identical.
is crazy. This, holy shit.
And like,
There
I'm
must
not being,
be 30
I'm not being a
freaking cop
smart
cars
ass.
here. They've called everybody in.
Yep, they called everybody in. Watch
This
this.
is
Watch
crazy
this.
because grandma has a
they're gonna love
UTI
this.
and won't take a COVID test. They won't release her. Do you hear me? When you get in there, do what's right and get Gail released. You guys, we need everybody getting down here. They must have 30 freaking cop cars. Seriously. This is
Watch this.
insane. This is insanity. This is my country. This is my county. This is my sheriff's department. This is crazy, you guys. They're suiting up, getting out their freaking long guns because a patient wants to go home and they won't let her go home without a COVID test. She's 74 years old. Look at this. Look at this, America. Look at this line of cops. This is freaking insane. Why don't you just get Gail released? We're here for a patient who wants to leave and her power of attorney is trying to take her. Why don't you help us? More cops are coming. They're suiting
Hey,
up.
no,
Guys,
I
please
called a
get
few
this
minutes
shared
ago about
everywhere.
Gail Myers,
Legacy
and I was
Creek
transferred
Hospital
to the
in
security
Salmon
department,
Creek,
and they told me to
Vancouver,
call the sheriff's
Washington.
department. But all the
Gail
sheriffs are there.
Meyer
Can I
is the
speak with one
patient.
of them?
She
I
wants
need
to be
report a
released.
kidnapping. It's pretty
She
important.
called us. Her daughter recorded it. She said she wants to go home.
Okay, that's cool.
She came in here with her daughter yesterday because she had a UTI. They said she should spend the night and get fluids.
Yes, sir. I called
So
a few
she
minutes
spent
ago,
the
was
night,
directed
and then
to
her
you
daughter
all, and I
came
was
back
directed to
today,
the
and they
sheriff's
said she
department.
couldn't go in and
The
see her
sheriff's
because
department's at the
she had to wait
hospital, though, and
24
I'm trying to
hours for a
report a
negative
kidnapping.
COVID test.
It's kind of important.
And her daughter has power of attorney and said she wants her discharge.
Oh, I
and
know.
they said
I
no,
know
they would
that.
not
I know
let her.
you're
And now
not.
they've
I'm
literally
not
called
asking
in
you to,
all of
because
Clark County Police Department.
no.
You guys,
there's
there's a
nobody to
patient here
talk
being
to.
held against her will.
Now y'all just heard what I said,
The
right?
power of
I said there
attorney
was a
is trying to take
kidnapping.
her home, and
a
they will
fucking
not let her.
kidnapping. He didn't know
She
what I
was
was talking
admitted
about.
for a UTI. Why don't any of you guys have name tags on?
Oh, let's call the sheriff's department back.
Why don't any of you guys have name tags on?
You know, and they got the 911 system
There is
set
a
up
74-year-old
so if
woman
you
who just
call
wants to go home.
911
She was admitted last night with a UTI.
from your phone. It's going to obviously go. You know
A
what?
UTI. We've been talking to everybody. The power of attorney wants to take her mother home,
Who can we call?
and they won't let her go home.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, because that's what you guys are concerned about, right? As you're getting out long guns and riot gear.
State police.
Be careful. They hold patients against their will, though. Be careful in here, okay? They'll call the cops if you try to leave. Please, you guys, get people down
I
here.
wish I
don't
was
even know
there.
what to do. This poor woman just wants
Fight,
to take
woman.
her
That's what
mother
you do.
home. She's 74 years old and was admitted for a
You
freaking
fight.
UTI last night. And now this. And now
Only thing
this.
that beats
This is
force
insane.
Is more force.
This is like our entire
Why is it
freaking
giving me the
sheriff's
fucking
department
sheriff's
here.
department? What the state police?
Because somebody wants to be released from the hospital.
Fucking
She has a
never refuse
UTI
to
and she wants to go home and they won't let her. And that's why you were called. Do you care? They won't let the power of
this
attorney
shit?
go in and be with her 74-year-old mom. She wants to discharge her. And they said no.
That's it. You don't feel fine over a group
That doesn't
leader.
matter.
Yeah.
Where's all your guys' name tags?
Oh, sweet, Dave. That's awesome.
Why'd you all
man.
take
Are
your
they
name
gonna go
tags
down
off?
there? I'm sorry. I was trying to find the state
Why are
police
you?
number.
Why do you have your
Like,
hand
I
on
don't,
a
I'm
gun?
not, I don't like calling the cops, but the only
What
people
is
that
it?
can do anything for the county is the state.
What is it? Oh, so it's a gun. It's lethal force. A lethal force
What?
gun, right? So it is a gun.
Oh, they couldn't hear it.
Why
Right.
are you
All right.
holding
My bad.
it?
My
We're trying
bad,
to get
guys.
a
I'm
patient
sorry.
discharged.
I'm sorry.
We're not crazy people. We're trying to get a mother discharged who wants to go home. Who has a UTI. Okay, she was admitted for 24 hours of fluids and antibiotics.
I can't.
And when her daughter came to get her, they said she won't take a COVID test. Sorry, you can't go in and see her. Are you serious? What country are we in? She doesn't have to take a test. She came in for a UTI. She didn't come in because she has any symptoms of any sickness. No, you don't care, do you? What's your badge number? What is
I don't even know the name
What?
of the hospital. It's Clark County.
your sergeant? No, you're actually legally required to give them your badge number. 4973. What's your badge number? 4925. Since they've all taken off all of their stupid, what is your badge number? 4930. Which one of you guys killed Kevin Peterson Jr.? Any of you? Huh? Oh, didn't expect to hear that, did you? What's your badge number?
Olympia. Hey,
What is your badge number?
Where,
What
is
is your
Olympia
badge
by this
number?
place? Crazy Dave, do you know?
No answer. That's the Gestapo right there, you guys. That's what you need to
They're
be
the
careful
Gestapo
of right
anyway,
there.
man. You need to mark them motherfuckers.
Don't get any. Seriously, look at how afraid they are of unarmed people. This is crazy.
This is
over
insane, bro.
Over trying to get released from the hospital.
And you know, here's
Be
the sad
careful
part
when you put
about
your
it.
hands up. They're used to
If
shooting.
50
Be
people showed
careful.
up there right now
This
to
is
get that woman out of
insane.
there, they would turn it into
This is freaking crazy.
white
This is nuts. No, we want Gail released.
crazies with guns.
We want Gail released. The power of attorney needs to go inside and we all go home. That's it. She wants to come see her mom. Why is that so difficult? The officer went and saw her. She checked her in
They have
last night.
special privileges.
No, you guys don't care because all you do is do what you're told. You just all do what you're told. You don't care.
Crime. Alerts, messages, person. Crime, forensic laboratory.
This is insane, you guys. This is freaking
Jesus
nuts.
Christ,
This is
I'm
our
glad I don't
county.
live in Washington.
This is Clark County Sheriff's Department. And you guys. So you guys, we called them and they wouldn't come. Yeah, where is Sheriff Adkins? We want Sheriff Adkins out here. Is he here? Is Sheriff Adkins on site? Can somebody call him, please,
I
and
tell
tell
you,
him we want
motherfuckers
him
gonna get your
here?
helmets on. I'll be right back. I'm
Can
walking to the
anybody
car.
please call Sheriff Adkins? Come on, we've
They'll
grown
start
up with him
shooting.
our whole life. Can somebody please call him? Like, this is our hometown, you guys. I don't know what you're doing. All we're trying to do
This
is
is
get a
crazy,
74-year-old woman who has a UTI infection released from the hospital. That's it.
Real quick, I'm bouncing.
They haven't
out
even
real
let
quick.
her
My
power of
bad.
attorney go up and see
I
her.
was curious how you
They
could
said,
go
no,
on
now
here.
she's on oxygen. Why is she on oxygen? They said, it's just standard when we give somebody fluids. What are you talking about? You don't give somebody
I
oxygen
didn't realize this
because
was
they're on
Bundy's.
fluids. Did you do a test? They said,
is
no,
Eamon-
we didn't
Eamon
do
Bundy's
the
channel.
whatever
I didn't realize
increased
that.
heart rate test because we just assumed she
So where's
needed
everybody
it.
at
She
for
does
the,
not need oxygen.
What's that damn thing he's got?
And does
Rights
it matter that
for-
her primary care has been on the phone with her daughter saying, I want you to get in there and see her? And the hospital said, no, she hasn't tested negative for COVID yet. You can't go see her. Does that matter to you guys?
Oh, it does work
That
nowadays.
a medical
just in
power
time.
of attorney is being denied
It
coming
does
in
work
and checking on a
nowadays.
patient.
That's why they're doing what they do.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, you guys. This is why we stop back in the blue.
I'm not even wait
Okay,
shit. I'm
you
not
guys,
even talking
this
to
is
you
why we
motherfuckers.
stop. This
I'm
is
just,
why.
look at my dumb ass.
This is why we
I'm
should
talking.
feel lucky
I'm talking to
Colt didn't
people
get
in the
because he
other
was a
chat.
cop, just like them. See, we're all being
I got
trained.
him
We're
retarded.
learning. It took
That
us
covers-
a few,
Jesus Christ.
decades longer than the left,
I'm
but we're
retarded.
figuring it
Swear to
out.
God.
That you guys just do what you're told. You're not here for us. You're not here to defend and protect us.
It ain't funny, per freedom. Be quiet, man. I'm tired, bro. Yeah, peoplesrights.org. Where are they all at?
Didn't have a mask, didn't
This
bow
is
down.
stupid. Satin was wearing a mask last night. She was with her mother till 4 in the morning. She was with her mother till 4 in the morning. She left. I'll be back to see you tomorrow, Mom. Comes back today and they say, oh, I'm sorry. She won't test for COVID. She's
Oh,
on
it
quarantine
does now.
now. Would that not
Sledge. I
make you
can't say
guys
your name, man.
elevate
Stop.
things to this level?
Sledge.
If you left your mom, bye mom, I'll see you in a
Sledge.
couple hours. They said fluids for 24 hours and you can go home.
One. Jerry.
She
We'll call
comes
you
back
Jerry.
and they go, oh,
Just
sorry,
doing her
she
job
wouldn't
does
take a
not give them
COVID test, so
immunity.
she's quarantined.
It does in
Excuse me?
court.
Why
You
is
know
she
why?
in
Because
quarantine?
COVID trumps
She's
all
no
else
symptoms
right
of any
now.
illness. We're supposed to just
like
go
what happened to
home and
Walmart
just
with
trust
us.
her care to a bunch of
They won't
strangers.
touch
She has a
it.
brain
They take
tumor.
Governor's orders. They won't touch it.
This is disgusting, you guys. This guy is psychotic. This guy looks like he wants to kill somebody. He might be who killed Kevin Peterson, for all we know. Look at this crap. Look at this
I
crap.
wouldn't have got to
This
listen.
is freaking psychotic, you guys. Look, what's going on,
See, the problem is the first person that moves.
America? As you beg for more police and more military, look at this. Look,
It is
you guys,
crazy, bro.
I
It's
called them
insane.
tonight for help and they wouldn't come. They wouldn't come. They said no. The sergeant said we're not going to respond to any calls for help regarding that woman. But then look what happens.
Oh, hell yeah, this is happening
When the
in Ohio.
hospital calls, they come in full force. Why? Because that's who they're protecting, the money. They don't care about the civilians' taxes. They care about all their government funding. That's all.
Man, this is crazy, dude. Listen,
Lemon Creek,
if I'm ever in the
Vancouver,
hospital,
Washington,
guys,
we need
like
more
this,
people here.
just
Satin needs to get in to see her
fight
mom.
to get me a rifle.
Satin needs
That's all
to
you
get in
gotta
to
do.
see her mom.
Just fight to get
She's
me a
her
rifle.
medical power of
And then you all
attorney.
can do
She
whatever.
lives
Just get
with
something
her.
in my hands.
She is fucking UT.
It is sick, man.
And now she doesn't have a negative COVID test. She's on.
I am recorded, man. I am recorded. It should be recording on this. I can record it separate though. You're right. Here I record it. I'm recording it separately. But what now? Watch. It'll kick it off or something shit. I hope her battery didn't die. She said something about her battery dying earlier. Come on, chick. Is everybody else buffering? Oh yeah, you're buffering because I'm buffering. Jesus, I'm retarded. You got hung up on. Oh yeah, I called a minute ago, Pop Tart. They hung up on me too, man. They didn't hang directly up, but as soon as I talked to security, they hung up on me. What do we do in these situations? It depends, man. If this was anywhere close to where I could be there in an hour, I'd be there. And I'd be there, like, ready to go. I'd make a stop on the way, pick up my gear, and be on the way. And I just sent you a text, Dave. I could be wrong about what I just said, but from what I understand, from what happened, that hey Greg, how you doing, man? I guess she probably got kicked off the live stream, guys. Would be my guess. Let's see if we can. All right, we're back up. Yeah, we're back up. Cool.
Where is the officer we were talking with earlier?
All right, we're back up. Yeah, we're back up. We're live. Cool. She got
They
kicked off.
absolutely could.
We're
A
back
patient
up.
is trying to leave who's in here for fluids and a UTI. Where is the
It wouldn't matter
officer
what
that
she's
we
in
were
there
working
for.
with
It wouldn't matter if
earlier?
she had COVID. It wouldn't matter if she was breathing death out of
One
her
of them
mouth.
can radio to
She
him
can
and let
refuse
him know.
medical treatment.
Officer
Look at that dude. He's scared to
Ogden.
death. Look at his thumb going. He's scared to
Can you
death. He
call the
knows.
sheriff?
He knows it's about to be game on.
Officer Ogden. He had talked
What the hell was that?
on something. OD.
Oh, smart.
Can you guys radio? And you guys, he's Clark County Sheriff or Clark County Deputy. We have a patient wanting to be released, you guys. This is such a big medical
This is
lawsuit.
crazy.
It's insane.
No, it ain't.
And every single officer here is going to be included in it if she doesn't get released
It
tonight.
won't matter because they think COVID trumps all. That's what everybody tells you. COVID trumps all.
But we're not going to give up, Gail. We won't give up. We'll stay out here till you get released. This is crazy. I can't believe this. You guys, this is... So they're saying because she doesn't have a negative COVID test, her power of attorney can't go in and see her.
She don't have a positive one.
And now they won't release her, even though she's only here for fluids because she had a stupid UTI, her first UTI in her life. But do you think any of these officers care? No, no. Let's just keep fattening their pockets. Let's make sure, you guys, that they have more equipment under Trump, right? We all push for that, right? Better equipment was what we said. We want them all heavily equipped to protect us, is what we said. You all are teaching us how freaking stupid we were, is what you're teaching us right now. Like, we were so stupid. Look at that fancy non-lethal gun that he's got. Look at all this gear. Aren't we so glad in Clark County that we said, no, we want all of our officers heavily armed. Look at the vehicles. This is what we did, guys. Medical tyranny is happening right now.
Why is there no representation for us? Why is it only the hospital?
We called you guys. Repeatedly called. And you know what I was told by the sergeant? That they said, we've told dispatch not to send anybody. We're not getting involved. We said, a patient wants to go home. We need a deputy to come.
This is crazy, guys.
We called you guys. And then, you know, when you responded, when the hospital called because we wouldn't
I'm
leave.
trying to do 2 things at one time.
That's when you guys showed up. What about a patient who wants to
That's
leave?
how it always happens, too.
Does that not matter to you?
Any kind
You
of
don't
government
care.
building,
You're just doing your job.
facility, agency,
You're just doing your job, right?
hospital,
Like all
don't
the
matter. They
troops,
all
you guys
have
who showed up
more
to
authority over
Washington
you than you do.
State to block us from entering the special session. They're all just doing their stupid jobs. This is why we need to defund the police, you guys. Look at all this
damn,
extra
Gregor, just
budget.
north of us, right here
Look
by
at this
Dayton.
budget we have, you guys. This is why we need to defund the police. This
Matt-
is why we need to
I got
defund
a
the sheriff's
One
department.
of my subs, Matt
Like,
Kismar
seriously,
Socialist, lives up
look what
there.
they're doing.
Not far from there.
Look at all this money we're spending.
But he killed his channel though.
Oh, honey, you're so dressed for the wrong protest, but it's cute. Look, you guys, they think they're at a different type of protest, so they have helmets on. Isn't that cute? Oh, this is freaking insane, you guys. Look at all this money. Budget cut.
Unbelievable, man. What would you do? Like, for real, what would you do right now? If that was at the hospital closest to your house, what would you do?
Vote to heavily arm the police to protect us and the military.
It was never
Lesson
to protect us.
learned. Don't vote for more money, guys. This is what it gets used for extra
Too late
gear.
now. They already got so much gear. They got enough
Because
gear
if
to
you
last
try
the
to
next
leave
10
the
years.
hospital and you won't take a COVID test, this is what your money will get you.
Like, this
It'll
day is
get you
coming for all of
maced in
us.
the face.
The day is coming for each and every one of us where we are going to face this. Or we're
And a
going to
bunch
be at
of
our house when
stone
you will look on
cold
YouTube
Gestapo
in the
agents
hospital a mile away from
who
your
will
house.
not help.
This
Where
is
is our
happening. You're going to make a
representation?
decision. What
Where is our representation, America?
Watch it on YouTube.
Do we have any here? No, we have nobody.
I'd be
Do we
there.
have
I swear to God, I'd be
legislators?
there right now. Like it's Washington.
Do we have Vicky
By the time I
Kraft? Where's
got there, it'd be over.
Adkins? Why isn't Sheriff Adkins here?
That's Sheriff Atkins.
Where's Vicky Kraft? Where is all our legislators?
An attorney won't do nothing, T-Black. Unless you have an attorney's
Yeah, run,
personal
because
cell
that's
number,
what happens. As
you're
soon
not
as
gonna
you
get
run,
hold
you
of them.
become a part of the swamp, so don't even waste your time.
Pass out flyers and exactly all the time.
This is disgusting.
All hard to hear.
Yeah,
more of the
this is
video.
why we need budget cuts. You guys are proving this point. I have
My bad,
721
guys. Is that
live
better?
viewers right now, all agreeing that Clark County needs budget.
Is that better? Testing 1, 2. Well, there's no video now though, so you ain't gonna be able to hear it. She probably got cut again.
Disgusting. Yeah, where's Sheriff Adkins? Where's all our buddies? Where's Alex Schoening? Where's all of our friends that are cops? None of them come through, right? They get to hide behind their masks.
Why does it keep kicking me out?
Take off their name.
Let me
name
make sure I got my
tags.
computer.
This
That
is
ain't me.
this is disgusting. We're not leaving without Gail, you guys. Maybe out here.
This is insane,
And we're going to
dude.
be her voice.
I wish I was there.
Hostage. She doesn't have to take a stupid
What's up, Chris? I'm
test
sorry,
in order
man.
to be released.
Did you just pop in? You did. You've been in here. So in Clark County, Washington, at a hospital, there's a 74-year-old lady that went in for a UTI last night, and they won't release her because she doesn't have a negative COVID test. But she don't have a positive COVID test either. So, all right, cool, man. Thanks, Dave. Does it sound better now, guys?
You can release the patient?
They're working something out so that they can get us together.
Okay.
And to get
You're going to get her out of there. You're going to get her clothes on.
She
And
just said that she wants to come home.
okay.
Okay, so I'll if we can just kind of let this back up for a minute, let you guys.
This is insane, man. Doubtful
She's
because
on
they're
the
all
phone.
brainwashed into that. COVID trumps everything, Tracy.
Okay, we'll stand to the side. We don't need to leave the...
Yeah, like especially down where you're at, it's probably not as bad.
We are standing back.
But like even up here, everywhere we
Why
go,
don't
that's
they
not
take
used
you
to us
in there
raising
and
hell
let
that we
you
haven't
go
already raised
and do
hell
what
at
you need to
20
do to
times.
get with your mom and get
We
her
got to
ready
fight
go.
with the over the mask shit. Even though I'm exempt, I'm medically exempt. Like I got a doctor's note. I've never showed it yet, but
She's got
I
to
shouldn't
be so
have to.
And I really want to be with you, Mom.
You scream loud enough, you're going to hurt your voice. You know, the Jews
Mom's getting
the Jews
confused.
scream
She has
really
a brain
loud.
tumor. She came in last night for a UTI, and Satin was with her till
Yeah, the people in Europe scream really loud.
Satin's mom
For years.
has a brain tumor. Was admitted here last night because she has a UTI.
Some people
Oh my
argue
gosh,
that
you
never
guys, I have
happened.
a whole thing of
It didn't
handcuffs
happen
out.
for
Are
the
you
reason they said.
freaking
Sorry, guys.
That dude right there has 6 freaking zip tie handcuffs in his hands.
Well, yeah, they're gonna start zip tying y'all. Then we gonna deal. Like you can't be nice. This is a prime example of being nice.
And
Watch, they're gonna do something. I doubt seriously they're gonna let this woman out.
you just open the door and talk to
I tell you
us.
what they're probably gonna do.
Living, what are we gonna do?
Just from what I know from them,
Armed up like you
they're
are.
gonna get her in there, and they're gonna charge her with something, and put her in jail. And then once they do that, nobody has any authority over the grandmother except for the medical facility.
This is so stupid.
So I wouldn't be surprised if that
This
happens.
is insane. It's all a show of force.
Yeah, nice does nothing,
This
man.
is America now, you guys. It's just all about force. So this woman,
It's just crazy, bro.
yes. So the her
Like we
So
all see where
Satin's
this is
mom
going.
was admitted
Every
last
one of us
night
here
with
sees where it's going.
UTI.
There's 1, 2. How
She
many
has a
people's
brain
in here?
tumor, so she's always disoriented. Satin came back today after being with her most of the night here.
There's 18 people in
Satin
here.
came back today, and they said because her mom would not take
I
a
could
COVID
probably get-
test, she had to be quarantined for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Then one nurse told her
One.
that they did
Yeah,
COVID
probably
test
not.
her, and the results won't be back
I
for
don't know,
24
man.
hours,
I
so
know
she
this is
can't see her
nuts.
mom. So she didn't know what the heck was going on. Her mom wants to be discharged. She was admitted for a UTI and fluids. She's been on fluids for over 24 hours. She's ready to come home. Her primary
won't
care
stop
doctor
until
has
they're
been
scared,
on the phone with
guys.
Satin,
That's the only
saying
way it'll
that
stop.
There's no reason for her to be here anymore. Her prescriptions
But the
have
problem
all been
is, see,
filled
they've
out
got
of the hospital.
they
She
got the
does
whole
not need to
country
be in here just to
convinced
sleep in
that
the hospital. And instead
what
of
they're
them
doing is
releasing
for the
her, they
sake
sent,
of
I'm not kidding you
humanity,
guys, the
for the
whole
better of
freaking
humanity.
Clark County Sheriff's Department here instead
So there's
of
a
just
problem you
releasing
run
her
into.
like she wanted.
Just like when
They
they
locked down
went
the
to
hospital,
Afghanistan,
they
Iraq, and
emptied
fought
the
for almost 2
emergency
decades.
room.
For what? My children have more balls than me. They do, man.
These are tricky people. They look like the heroes. This is not for safety at all. No, they protect the establishment. They protect the medical
I know Eamon
establishment.
Bundy's
Is all
in
they're
Idaho
doing right
now.
now.
I think this woman just has access to his channel. But Ammon Bundy lives in Idaho. I just watched
They're
a
supposed
live
to serve
stream
and
with him
protect all that
yesterday.
gear and all these non-lethal force guns that they're holding. We equipped them with those, you guys. We equipped them with those. Do you see that? We paid for those, and now they're being used against us because a
Y'all
woman
better
wants
be
to
buying
be
all the
released
22 you can. Get your reps up.
from the hospital. This is freaking insane.
Thanks, Greg.
This is insane.
Well, I mean that's what it's going to come down to, man. Unfortunately, it's going to come down to the ones who care enough to do something
for now.
or
I think we took the brunt of
half
it.
are going to die.
Okay.
The cowards will go hide in their holes and live and turn it back into a shithole.
The patient has been on the phone with her mom saying out loud, "I want to go home," and they will not let her go home.
I'm just looking at
And her doctor called her UTI prescription in already, her primary care, and said she needs to be released. What? She doesn't need to
Jesus
stay again at the
Christ.
hospital. Oh, good.
So
Okay, good.
I know this has nothing to do with what's going on, but you remember how I said about 22 LR ammo? Here's 1,000 rounds of Remington Golden Bullets. They're normally about $23 for 500 of them. In normal times, $23 for 500 of them. Current bid, 2 separate auctions. 180 is the current bid with 15 hours left, and a current bid on the second one, same thing, $170. That's for 2 boxes, 1,050 rounds, and that has 19 hours left. A box of Remington Thunderbolt, the shittiest 22 LR you can buy. Box of 500, $105. Current bid.
Let me see if they're scrambling.
If you have a 22 LR or you have a Glock
scramble
19,
our
get a
signals,
22
please?
LR conversion for it and buy it. It's the cheapest way you're going to get the
back
reps
on.
in.
They're obviously
You've got to get fast.
sending out all.
Because all it takes is to get walking to that one person that's faster than you. Every one of these dudes right here are faster than me right now.
Is Sheriff Adkins not
I got to get
coming?
my airsoft up.
Is he here? Is he here? Did anybody answer that? Is your supervisor here? Is your sheriff here? What do you it's okay to talk to us. We pay your salary. It's okay to answer. Is Sheriff Adkins here? I'm asking you a question that I need answered. Is Sheriff Adkins here? I'm not going to go call 911 or 311 to ask the question. Can you can't
This
answer
is
that
insane,
though?
bro. All this shit. Did he say he had to be part of the mask club? Yeah, the state of Washington. The state of Washington. On
Gail's
the
on the
west,
phone right now, over
west
and
side
over
of the
saying,
country.
I want to go home. I don't want to stay here. I don't. And her doctor called in her UTI prescription to the store, and her doctor said she
Liberty's
doesn't
ready.
need to be there.
Look
Why
at
are they not
Greg.
releasing her? Because
Everybody's
they told
sick
him
of it,
because he
man.
doesn't have any jurisdiction at the hospital, so they won't release her. And they're saying nobody can go in to see her because she hasn't passed a negative COVID test. Satin was with her till 4 in the morning, and nobody talked about a COVID test. This is freaking nuts. You guys think we're ever gonna trust you guys again?
Should never trust him to begin with, dummy. That's where you messed
You guys
up.
think we're ever gonna trust you guys again? When you guys come around now, and I grew up with law enforcement in my family, I grab my kids closer and I tell them, you guys stand back. Stand back, because we don't know what they're gonna do. They might think we moved funny and they might shoot. So just stand back, stay away from them, don't look at them, don't talk
Dude,
to
my
them, keep your
kids
hands
know.
in clear sight. They will kill you. This is how we are now advising our children.
Dry fire. There's a woman in a hospital in Washington State, in Clark County, Washington State. I forget the name of the city. Lauren knows.
I know.
She went in for a
I told her
UTI
she was
last night
dressed up for
for
the wrong
fluids,
party.
and now they won't let her leave because she hasn't got a negative COVID test.
Is
From
there
what I
any
understand,
way
she hasn't
somebody
got a
could tell us
positive
if
one
Sheriff
either.
Adkins has
So-
been called, or if he'll come? We would. Could he know that he's being requested? No, nobody can answer. We have no representation here. It's great.
Nope.
It's awesome. Oh, what do we got? Some City of Vancouver too? Here. So they called in City of Vancouver police. One's like fully masked up.
What they're thinking is we don't care.
Holy
We don't care what
crap.
you're saying. We're just here to
This is freaking.
mace you if
That
you
dude
get
right there in the
out.
middle has got mental problems right there. Be careful of him, you guys.
They
He
all
looks
have
like he
mental
wants to shoot
problems.
Somebody. He's arrogant.
That's why they're cops. They all have mental
Yeah,
problems.
He's really trigger happy. I wouldn't be surprised if he is who shot Kevin Peterson Jr. Wouldn't shock me, but
Who's Kevin Peterson
knows?
Jr.? Does anybody know?
no, We couldn't be armed. They
It's
would
all
be
women
in fear
there.
for their safety if we
It's
were
the cops,
armed.
and then there's just there's
Only we can
just
be in
women
fear for
outside.
our
There's no men
safety.
outside for some reason.
No. What do you think this is, America? This is China. You can't open carry because they get nervous if people are equally armed. So we have to be enslaved and maced in the face, and we just stand here and stare at them. God bless America. Only the law-abiding citizens get maced in the face and can't do anything about it, right? Yeah, then you get charged with assault. And then we get charged with assault. It's insane. So we got, looks like we got City of Vancouver here now as well as Clark County. Whole facility is surrounded in cops. We have a patient on the phone saying, I want to go home.
This shit's insane.
She was
dude.
admitted last night for a UTI, and because she
I only
does
like
not have a
watching it.
negative
I only like
COVID
listening
test,
to it, but
they will
watching
not
it makes it
release her.
worse.
And the daughter is
Come on,
the
damn
power
blood
of
pressure
attorney,
going up.
and instead of releasing her, they called in
I don't understand.
this.
What goes through your head?
This is freaking nuts. Like, look at this, you guys. Look at this. Oh, more mace. Look, he's got more mace in his hands. Man, I'd say I
Well,
should
way
have
to
brought my
stop,
mace, but it doesn't matter because
Stop a ball
we can't
rolling.
protect ourselves against them. They can do whatever
To
they
apply
want
more
to
force
us,
than it's
and we can't
than what's
do
coming at you.
anything,
Equal or
they
opposite.
lock us up in jails.
What is it?
So again, entire hospital
Force, I
surrounded
forget.
by
You know what I'm
cops, and
saying.
this is why we need budget cuts. Budget
Budget
cuts. It goes all the way down around the corner, guys. Because a patient wants to be released. A patient wants to be released.
Thanks,
That's
Dry
it.
Fire. Thanks for sharing that,
A
buddy.
patient
I
wants to be
appreciate you, man.
released. Do you guys know why you're here? Like, did you hear the story? So, yeah, because I'm going to push through 25 cops.
Hey,
So,
Dry
a
Fire, man. You want to do
74-year-old
some?
woman got admitted
I opened a
last night
Teespring store, brother.
with
You
her
want to
and her
do like
daughter
a
because
collab
she had a
thing
UTI. Okay?
on a hoodie or
She's a little
something?
dizzy. She gets admitted. They say, should she spend the night so she can get fluids? The daughter's like, the daughter's the power of
people
attorney
like that.
because the mom has a brain tumor. The daughter's like, yeah, let's get her fluids and keep her here overnight. So the daughter stays with her till 4 in the morning, no problems, leaves, drops her daughter off today at my house and says, I'm gonna go back and be with mom. Comes to be with mom and they say, oh, she doesn't have a negative COVID test, you can't come in, she's quarantined. The daughter's like, what are you talking about? She's quarantined. She's here for a UTI. And last night in writing, they said they weren't going to test her and that it was fine. She's not here on any flu-like symptoms. So the mom is on the phone with the daughter right now saying, I want to go home. And the primary care doctor has called the rest of the UTI prescription to the store. The primary care doctor from the clinic has said, why is she spending another night in the hospital? This is ridiculous. She doesn't need to test for COVID. It's a UTI. And
The
instead
test
of
came back at Chris in 10 minutes. We won't test and we won't let our kids test.
Does that make any sense? I mean, isn't it like a
I don't know if
patient
was you my sub when I went
brought
through all
here
that
on
shit
her own
with
will
for
and wants to leave, and she's being told she
workman's
can't.
comp. They want me to test to have surgery.
Okay, guys. So again, we have no representation, and when we speak to them, they don't even respond. We can't get Sheriff Adkins here. We're completely surrounded by cops. We have a patient, 74, and her primary care. Her primary care and her. I've said it so many times, you guys. I can't even remember anymore. Her. They're like nervous too, you guys. So you have to be careful. So this is what I'm teaching my kids. This isn't like the old day where Sheriff Songer was here and cops were like protecting and serving. They're really trigger happy.
They've
And
never
so if you
protected
move
and
the wrong
served.
way,
Let's give you the
they're
illusion
analyzing
that
you.
they
They're looking at
protected and
you. They're
served.
trying to figure out if you're armed. And meanwhile, they're like armed to the hilt, fully safe, fully protected, and we're the ones who are making them nervous. Like, this is crazy. Like, don't you think the public's a little nervous right now? Wow, 1,000 viewers. Thanks, guys, for hopping on. And thank you, guys. I'm glad I know more people are coming down here, but we really need to know that Gail can get with her power of attorney. Her medical power of attorney is all we want.
Yeah, that's
they actually
crazy.
I'll flip this around.
I don't understand why they just
actually
won't let
sent
her
one
in.
of the officers up to talk to Gail and ask her questions without her medical power of attorney. And Gail has a brain tumor, so she's all confused, saying she doesn't know why she's here and she wants to go home. And the officer will not take the daughter up there.
No, that's not
to be
always
with her
true,
mom
Mr.
because she
Smith.
hasn't had a negative COVID test. Okay, why can the sheriff go up
I understand
there
the logic
and
behind it.
he
If
isn't
you
gonna
if
drop dead from the
you
possibility
and
of
the
COVID,
enemy of your
but the
enemy has
power of attorney can't be there, and why is the sheriff talking to her
similar-
anyway without her representation present? Why is a
what's the word I'm looking
74-year-old
for?
woman alone
Agendas,
in a hospital
then yes. Other than that,
room when her
no.
doctor's on the phone saying she needs to be released, her power of attorney wants her released, she's saying she wants to be released, and instead of them releasing
Shit, I'm
her,
sorry, guys.
they literally call in the entire Clark County Sheriff's Department. This is crazy. There's even one person
My
here with
fault,
a
my
helmet.
fault.
I told her she was showing up to the wrong party.
Maybe, Christy, if you come back in here, will you hand me the black charging cord? Wait, there's charge cord right here in my work.
Because the daughter, when another patient went in, the daughter tried to
Guys,
go in.
I'm gonna
the daughter,
block your
alone,
view for
to
a
a swarm
second.
of cops. She's trying to throw herself in the middle of them
Maybe.
to say, I want to see my mom. I'm power of attorney. And they grab her by the throat. It was all being videoed. Throw her out and then mace us in the face. Like, this is crazy. This is why we need to do budget cuts, guys. It's not working for us, okay?
Okay.
It's not working to build these guys up with all this gear and these budgets.
The whole time.
We
This
were
was the
told
plan
it
the whole
was to keep
time.
us safe, but we were wrong. And now, sucks to be us, because try reducing the size of your police force once you've done this. It's not going to work easily.
There's only one
So
way to reduce
we need
it.
everybody voting, reducing budgets, reducing any of their militarized equipment that we were trying
I
to
don't-
get.
why
done
don't they
even before,
understand?
because
Why
that's
don't
not
they
what they're
understand
able to
that
do, 'cause
it's past that
we all want
point?
to be safe. Yeah, we need to switch up the game. I think the
Yeah,
left learned something.
it's
of
past
the
that point,
decades
Mr.
before the
Smith.
right. I think we
We
all
do,
got played,
Chris.
you guys, is what I think. Because we called
You know,
these
when-
guys, that's the other thing. So we call 311 and we ask for a deputy to come and be present as like a civil standby while the daughter is trying to fill out discharge papers. And the dispatch tells me the sergeant said we're not responding to your call. And I'm like, well, we're just asking for one deputy.
I just tried to
come and be
report a
present.
kidnapping.
Why?
Drive
how
fire
come
and they
you
hung
not
up on
respond
me.
to that call? A patient's being held against her will. And they said,
don't
no,
give a
I'm
shit.
sorry. The sergeant said we can't respond. So like an hour goes by. We're all standing out front. And I call again. And I said, you guys, we really want somebody to be here. We would feel better. Listen to how stupid we are, you guys. This was a couple hours ago. We would feel better if there was a deputy here because we don't feel like we're getting any representation right now. And they said, oh, we are actually on our way because the hospital called. So they responded for the hospital and not for the taxpayers.
So, like where my
Like,
wife
you
works.
guys,
Christy,
I mean,
come in here
come
and tell me
on.
about how why
We're
the
all
cops
feeling
patrol
pretty
your
stupid
parking
right
lot.
now. I gotta admit, like,
Chris?
we got played. We got
Liberty
played
chick?
hard. Back the blue.
So if
We're
I'm, I'll
here
I'll
to
just
protect
explain.
and
You
serve.
tell me if I'm wrong. So the
We got
the
played.
cops
You
patrol
can
my
admit it.
wife's work's
We got
parking
heavily
lot.
played.
There's people that's lived there for
Everything,
years. That's actually
Because
their
a
home.
patient
She
wants
works
to get
at an
discharged.
extended stay.
Look,
like-
they don't like that I'm moving around. So
I don't
they're
want to call it a
getting nervous
hotel.
and
It's like a
having
little
to move.
apartments, right? Like
Oh
an
my
extended
gosh,
stay.
you guys.
So some people
Mental
actually live there.
problems.
That is their address.
Major
The
mental
cops
watch-
patrol the
uh-oh.
parking lot, right? And I seen them doing it. And I had an
was
issue with
gonna
them.
walk
Like
up
they
and I
should
thought
be
they're gonna
patrolling the
get
parking
nervous
lot.
and
This is
shoot,
private
so I'm gonna
property.
not go-
Well, the manager
I
lets them
stopped
do it
because
because
of that very thing.
you
I
want to
said,
explain why?
"Oh, I'm not
The
walking
manager
up
lets
behind
them do it
doors."
because if they don't let the cops patrol the parking lot, when they call the cops,
I am gonna go
they
around
take their
that
time
way.
getting there
I
if they
started
show
to
up
walk
at
up
all.
this way, and then I stopped to narrate for a minute and say,
Yeah,
"You
like
guys don't ever
they've
walk up
called
behind
for
four
crazy
cops
shit
'cause you're
before,
probably
and the
gonna
cops
get
take
shot."
2
So-
hours to get there.
And you wouldn't? Oh, thank you.
No, you're fine. I
Yeah,
can see
I'll,
you.
I'll move over there.
Well, yeah, right. The problem, Chris, is that if you call 911,
Like, check
you're
this
just going to
out.
get your
Like, look at
911.
the
So
in-
we can
intensity,
call
like,
911, ask them to connect
camera.
us with
Oh my
Clark
gosh,
County,
this mom of four
Washington.
kids raises
Yeah,
kids.
they'll charge. Yeah,
Just got my
they will.
guardian
They'll charge you for
today, and look,
what's the charge
look
on
what
how?
we're- Look what we're standing up against
Abusing
right now.
the
To get Gail
emergency
released from the
systems. Is that what the
hospital.
charge is?
Like, seriously.
Yeah, there's a
guys,
charge
this
for
is-
that in Ohio. It's called
we
abusing
saw it at the
emergency
Capitol a
systems or
couple
some
weeks
shit.
ago, but we were like, well, that was crazy Inslee.
I don't
that,
do Chris,
you know.
bud. You're talking to me,
And
man.
now look,
A spoofer
now
sounds
here
like
it is.
a fat girl's hoo ha.
like nervous cops, no representation.
A spoofer.
Anything, but if you walk anywhere near them, they're
What?
like way nervous. It's really sad. Don't you guys think it'd be easier just to get Gail released? You have a patient in there saying, I want to go home, who has a UTI, and they won't release her. Her doctor's on the phone saying he wants her released, and they won't release her because she hasn't taken a COVID test.
Oh yeah,
She got
if it
admitted
was
for
the
UTI.
one people that dress in black
What
right
if she had
there,
to take a COVID
they would be
test?
on their, they would have their foot up against the wall chilling. The cops would.
Oh, the laws. See, they want to talk about law and order when they think it suits them, but a patient is here saying, I want to go home.
Oh, this
Where's
is
the law
unbelievable.
saying if a patient says, get me out of here,
I don't know
I'm
what to
standing
do. I
up
can't
and
even
walking
find
out
a
right
phone
now,
number for the state police in
and we
Washington.
call you guys for help, and you come here to protect the hospital. What an amazing display of force the world is seeing right now. Like nervousness, like, and they all protect each other, right? Like,
Yes.
oh, then we get assault charges. That's what happens if the people try to protect their people when their people are getting attacked. But with them, it's completely acceptable. Sorry, I don't care if there's trolls on there, you guys. I'm just, yeah. Watch. Oh, yep, I was gonna say watch, he's gonna move towards me, and he is. Oh my gosh. This is nuts. This is nuts. This is nuts. This is nuts. I don't know how many more ways I could say this. We're surrounded by Clark County Sheriff's Department, and they've called in City of Vancouver Police as far as the eye can see, because a patient wants to be released, and they will not release a patient because she has not taken a COVID test, and she was admitted for a freaking TI. You guys, if you guys are at home right now watching this, could you guys hop on and start sharing the phone number here to the hospital? Legacy Salmon Creek in Vancouver, Washington. These phones need to be ringing off the hook to release Gail Meyer. Gail Meyer is 74 years old and wants to go home. And she was admitted for UTI because she hasn't taken a COVID test. They will not let her go home. Her daughter is here, who is power of attorney. Her doctor has been on the phone saying she needs to be released, and they will not release her. And they've called every cop in the area. So if you guys could call Legacy Salmon Creek, any phone number that you guys can find, and then also call dispatch or whoever you need to with Clark County Sheriff's Department, because Sheriff Adkins really needs to be here dealing with his gang of criminals that are here keeping Gail in the hospital, and they're also keeping her power of attorney. Oh, Matt just got here from Klickitat. We got more people coming in from Klickitat, from other counties. So if you could also call Clark County Sheriff's Department and ask to speak to Sheriff Adkins. Sheriff Adkins should be here dealing with his cronies, his little gang of criminals. And Sheriff Adkins should be making sure that she's also the licensed caregiver who brought her here, who called them yesterday saying, my mom is seeming weak and I think she might need some fluids and some tests. And that's when they discovered she had a UTI. So Clark County Sheriff's Department, hey, they're releasing her?
Yep.
But we have to stand
Woo!
out
Amen.
here.
So this is my understanding, you guys, is that they're going to release her. So all it took was us being grabbed by the throat and maced.
I'll request that everybody wait outside.
So they're negotiating on the phone there.
Yep, mom's coming, so everybody outside.
They're releasing her, Satin?
Yeah, they're releasing.
All right, you guys. They've agreed to let Gail go. The people have the power. When we
I
unite,
don't believe that they let her go when
we
let's go
unite,
see
we have
her.
the power. Thank you guys, everybody who's
crazy.
come here.
Like, this makes me sick just watching this shit, guys. Like, I don't even want to watch it. So I've been looking at my phone trying to find this. I can't believe I can't find shit on my phone.
Oh, are you guys sure? I hope so. We trust the Lord. That's right.
Why don't they just let her?
This is crazy, you guys. We got 1,010 live viewers.
You should stay in there.
They were getting all packed out over there in their freaking riot gear. Helmets and pulling all their non-lethal force, long guns out. Like, no, your husband's not. He's over here. This is your America, guys. If you guys don't push back, this is what.
I don't think they're gonna let her go.
All right, let's not block that, you guys. Let's scoot left or right.
They could though.
Hey.
I don't
left
see
or
it
right,
happening.
out, away from the doors. Bullies with badges. That's exactly right. That's what they are, is bullies with badges. Bullies with badges. Oh, my hands are numb. Bullies with badges. One to Salmon Creek. You should stay with your dad, Justin. He'll blink wrong and they'll arrest him. That was crazy. Oh, I'm shaking. So our understanding is they're supposedly bringing Gail down to release her. Look at them, psychos. The sheriffs are all freaking out. What's your name? Who are you? Who are you?
That's on here, baby. What?
Oh, the helmet and riot crew came inside. That's funny.
Oh,
They
Matt,
must be getting
there's a
pulled
lady, a
outside.
74-year-old lady that went into this hospital 24 hours ago for a UTI infection, a urinary tract infection. They kept her to give her fluids, and now they won't release her without
there
a
were a
positive
few more
COVID,
call to
without a
actions
negative
put out.
COVID test.
No, if they release her, that's fine. Once they release her, we go. Once they release her, we go, because there's more people coming. They need to do it fast, because more people are coming. Is that the cop you're talking to? Tell him next time to do it a little sooner. So she's talking to the officer that's in there. We'll stand back, but we're not leaving Sat until she walks out of here. We love you, Satin. We love Gail. Now they can't get the door back open, look. Bunch of cowards. Cops are just cowards nowadays. That's why they have to wear all that stuff. We just stand out here with our phones. They mace us in the face and grab us in the throat. So we're here at Legacy, guys. Our understanding is that they are going to release the patient. There was a 74-year-old patient they wouldn't release because she wouldn't take a COVID test. And they were gonna quarantine her, even though she was only supposed to be here for a night because of a UTI. And then they blocked her caregiver, which is her daughter right there. They blocked her caregiver from coming to be with her. She has a brain tumor and can't be left alone. And I talked to Gail at, I'll turn this around. I talked to Gail at 4 o'clock in the morning last night, and Gail told me that she did not want to take a COVID test, and that that
Oh
they
shit!
told her she just
My
needed
bad.
fluids,
I didn't even
that
see
she was
that.
willing to
Who just
stay,
sent me
but
that
she
text?
said over and over that she did not want to have to take a
Oh, it's
COVID
Chris.
test.
Okay, my bad. My bad, Chris. Where do you find this shit at,
Wanted to
brother?
stay long enough to get some fluid.
That wasn't the only thing I was looking for on my
Kinda
phone.
cool.
I was kind of trying
Then
not to
go
look at the
home.
screen,
And
man.
so
I
today
get
when we learned
pissed,
they were
like fired up
quarantining
pissed,
her,
brother.
One nurse said that they tested her and we couldn't see her until
We'll see what
the
happens
test
with
results
this.
came back in
Oh,
24
there it is right
hours.
there.
And then another nurse said, no,
I already
we-
called the
you
sheriff,
can't see her
Chris.
because she won't take the test. So in the end,
Where's
we didn't
the
really
state
know
police number?
they're they're getting ready to release her.
That's the Washington State
So
Police.
again,
okay. I see it. I see it. I see
Again,
it,
to
brother.
everybody watching, like, this is what
I
you
will
did.
copy
So
that.
we all remember now to vote to reduce the budget of Clark County Sheriff's Department. That's what we're gonna vote for, is to reduce the budget. Definitely a big old cut. And Sheriff Adkins didn't show up like he could have and talked to the people and dealt with this. We had no representation here, you guys. Everybody we have that is staring us down is heavily armed. That was our representation. Is this really the country you guys want to leave for your kids? When people can get locked, when people can get held against their will in a hospital, and this level of force comes, you guys should be looking at this saying, holy crap, this could be my kids next. This could be my daughter who's pregnant, who might want to go home early. What am I doing? What am I participating in?
We'll
Every
see what
one
happens
of you
here.
should have come when we called you the first time hours ago. And some of you should have been standing with us.
The sheriff,
not standing in
the
this line
sheriff
and
can
guarding
kick
door,
the state
but
police
with
out of the
us.
county, but
There was
these
no
guys
problems
can't. These
until
deputies
Satin
can't.
tried to walk in, and one of you guys grabbed her by the neck and threw her out. That was the first show of force, was from you guys. You guys should have been standing in that room with us saying, we want to know why Gail isn't being released. We'd like to ask some questions. We're the police. We're supposed to keep people safe. And none of you guys did that. You all stood here for the establishment.
Yep.
And we won't forget that. So just remember, because we live in your backyard, we won't forget that. So I hope when you guys go to bed tonight, you feel ashamed of yourselves for what you did today.
She didn't shut it off, did she? I hope she didn't. It's insane, dude. I'm gonna call the state. I'm gonna wait to see what they do here, Roy, and if not, I'm gonna call the state police and say that there's a woman being held against her will. You're not lying. You have to be careful about what you say, though, because they will hit you with a charge, even though you're wherever you're at. What's going on here? My internet's fine, so it ain't me. It ain't on my end. This is crazy. Interview with what's going on, Legacy Salmon Creek. I'll call it. Fuck it. Here, I'll call it. Well, we'll call real quick and see what they say. I'll turn it down. So you guys want to hear the phone call, or do you want to hear the right here it is. Well, I thought that was where it was at. How did that happen? I somehow pinned yours and not mine. You guys want to hear me talking or hear the video? I won't call the state police.
Thank you for contacting the Washington State Patrol. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. To access agency information and services most quickly, please visit our website at www.wsp.wa.gov and use the search button. Our offices are located throughout the state. If you're calling regarding a collision, citation, public records, impounds, or interaction with one of our employees, please press 1. If you're calling about other services provided by the Washington State Patrol, please press 2. To hear these options again, please press 9.
Shit. I just got hung up on.
Contacting the Washington State Patrol. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. To access agency information and services most quickly, please visit our website at www.wsp.wa.gov www.washingtonstate.gov and use the search button. Our offices are located throughout the state. If you're calling regarding a collision, citation, public records, impounds, or interaction with one of our employees, please press 1. If you're calling about other services provided by the Washington State Patrol, please press 2.
So
To hear these options again,
I just went
please
to
press
it was
9.
plans. That's what I thought. Is that the beginning?
Yeah.
Our offices are located throughout the state. If you're calling regarding a collision, citation, public records, impounds, or interaction with one of our employees, please press 1. If you're calling about other services provided by the Washington State Patrol, please press 2. To hear these options again, please press 9. For VIN inspection questions and scheduling, press 1. If you're calling in regards to fire certification and training, please press 2. If you would like to serve a subpoena or have questions regarding a claim, please press 3. If you have questions about joining the Washington State Patrol or requesting employment verification, please press 4. If you have questions regarding commercial vehicle and motor carrier safety division, please press 5.
That's
If
crazy.
you have a
Isn't it?
question about interlock devices, please press 6. If you're calling in regards to collision, criminal, or public records, please press 7. To hear these options again, please press 9. To return to the main menu, please press 0. Our offices are located throughout the state.
Well, the options
If you're
are
calling
1 and
regarding
fucking 2.
a collision, citation, public records, impounds, or interaction with one of our employees,
Let's do that.
if you are calling about an incident that occurred in Pierce or Thurston County, please press 1. For King County, please press 2.
That's Clark County.
For Ascocan, Benton, Columbia, Franklin, Garfield, Walla Walla, or Yakima County,
Walla Walla.
please press 3. For Adams, Ferry, Lincoln,
Death by Walla
Kendall
Walla.
Ray, Spokane, Stevens, or Whitman County, please press 4. For Clark, Cowlitz, Klickitat, Lewis, or Skamania County, please press 5. You have reached the Washington State Patrol. If you are reporting an emergency, hang up now and dial 911. If you want road conditions, hang up and dial 511. If you are calling from a rotary phone, stay on the line and an operator will assist you. To report a non-emergency situation, press 1 now. If you are wishing to speak with an officer, press 2. If you have questions regarding laws or equipment, press 3. For inspection information, press 4. To request a copy of an officer's report, questions regarding evidence, or to report licensing violations, press 5. For State Patrol office information, press 6. For all other concerns, press 7. To repeat this menu, press 9. To report a non-emergency situation, press 1 now. If you are wishing to speak with an officer, press 2. To contact a trooper, press 1. To contact a detective, press 2. To contact a BAC trooper or report a BAC problem, press 3. For the tow truck or wrecking yard trooper, press 4. For all others, press 5. To report a non-emergency situation, press 1 now. If you are wishing to speak with an officer, press 2. To contact a trooper, press 1. To contact a detective, your call is being transferred to communications. This call will be recorded. State Patrol, Carol speaking.
Yes, Carol. My name is Nick. I'm with Freedom Inc. Media out of Cincinnati, Ohio. At Legacy, Legacy Salmon Creek Hospital, a woman has been trying to leave there for at least the past 2 hours that I know of, and the hospital's been holding her hostage, like literally holding her hostage. She wishes to leave, or her power of attorney's there, trying to get her to leave, and they will not let her leave. The sheriff's department is actually taking up positions around the hospital and will not let anyone in or out, and will not let the lady leave the hospital. She don't want medical care, and they are trying to force it upon her.
Okay, so the mother didn't want medical care?
Correct. She wanted for a UTI, for the way I understand it. And they kept her overnight to give her fluids, but then when it was time to leave, they wouldn't let her leave because she didn't have a negative COVID test. Well, she didn't have a positive COVID test either. She had no symptoms of COVID. She just wanted to leave. The daughter left it.
Looks like we sent some units over there, so we'll see what we can get sorted out.
You already sent units over there?
Mm-hmm.
Before I called you?
Yes.
Alrighty. I didn't see him, but I appreciate your help.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Well, you heard that. I think she's full of shit. What do y'all think? That's just fucking crazy, man. But like take this as a realness thing. Like, this day is going to come on all of us. It's for.
Ask her why.
Why what?
What were their units going there for? To help with the hospital and the other police, or were they going to break it up? What did they go there for?
Well, she was just said she didn't know.
Oh.
That's what she would have said. I know, but I mean, I'm tired, baby. I'm sorry. I'm tired. Getting yelled at because I ain't doing it right. But everybody should like take this as a lesson, man. Or maybe not a lesson, but you know, there comes a time in life where you need to know what you're going to do. And I know it's easy for people to say what they're going to do when it's not them doing it. Like, you know what I mean? That's where we get all the plastic patriots at. Oh yeah, I'll do this and do that, and then it happens and nothing happens. Like, you draw your lines, man. Probably. We know if that's all it takes to turn the power away. We know that's all it takes to never understand. Yeah, I call bullshit. No, never leave your kids alone when they go to the hospital. Hell no. Anytime we've ever had to take our kids to the hospital, it seems like we've had a problem. Yeah, no doubt. Patriotic constitutionalists. No doubt. I know what you're saying. I've been right there spotting. Since I'm the better shooter. You know. Better shooter always spots. I'll call again, but I don't think... I'll call and see if they're going to release her.
Thank you for calling Legacy Salmon Creek Medical Center. If this is a life-threatening emergency, please hang up and down. Thank you for calling Legacy Health. Your calls are being recorded for quality assurance.
Thank you for calling Legacy Salmon Creek Medical Center. If you are having a life-threatening emergency, please hang up and call 911. Otherwise, please hold for the next available
I'm trying, Lauren.
operator.
I'm trying. I'm having troubles doing three things at one time. I know it's right here. This is right here.
Yeah, when they pepper sprayed me, I started coughing. And,
I don't see them then. Hold on.
Yeah,
I went and got
I'll pop them
Amanda.
back out. Hang on, guys. My bad.
Awesome. All right, I'll flip it around so you guys can see what's going on.
Okay.
So
Hey,
we are
guys.
just down here hanging out, you know, doing our thing.
By the way, this is medical kidnapping that you have witnessed tonight. Medical kidnapping.
Yep, that's right. Here at the emergency room.
And complete tyranny from the sheriff.
Complete tyranny.
Oath
Breakthrough.
I don't even know what
Yeah,
tyranny
that's
is,
really
man.
loud. So we are here.
They're mad because it's happening to them. What about all the people in Idaho jails
So
that are
these
not having
cops
jury
are
trials?
nervous.
Or all the
They keep
people-
asking Satin, are
All
more
the people
people
in
coming?
Hamilton County, Ohio that aren't
There's more
having jury
people coming.
trials.
Okay, guys. So we're all down here at Legacy Salmon Creek. Just waiting. Thank you for coming. Oh, here she comes. Oh, they're taking Satin in. Hold on. So they're telling us they're going to release her mom. She's not free yet. They wanted us to leave. Which is not happening. No. Do we leave before there's victory?
Yeah, no.
I mean,
No.
if I've been here for 3 hours, I'm like, I might as well.
Yeah, thank you,
Yeah,
Lauren.
guys.
Thank you for keeping up on this.
We haven't
I would
eaten dinner.
have
We
not
were
found
actually
it.
supposed to be doing a girls' clothing swap tonight.
Yeah,
I
we
was
were.
totally.
No, they haven't let her
Curled
out
my
yet.
hair and threw on earrings and everything.
I just heard her say that they're waiting
I got these
for her
clothes
to
in
be
my car though.
released.
If you want to,
Yeah,
we can still go shuffle through them.
I call bullshit. I don't think they're going to release her.
We'll have like a
Right.
I really
Hold
don't.
on, let me turn it around and see what the cops are saying. So they were wanting us to all leave, which we said no, we're not leaving. So they typically don't respect the people because the people aren't equal in their force. And so when all these people show up, what are they doing?
What the hell's that?
Satin?
They're bringing her down
Into a room? Why?
They're going to bring me into the room so that they can discuss the medication and give me the paperwork.
Are they letting anybody go with you? You might want to ask for a witness.
It's dead.
You might want to ask for a witness because the last time you got close with them, one of them grabbed your throat.
Oh, yeah.
So you might want to say, I need a witness to come with me because look, guess what? You're in fear for your life. That's their favorite line, right? I'm in fear for my life is what they say.
Yep. Everybody's heard that before. Crazy bastards.
So we're just here waiting for Gail to be released.
This is insane,
She
man.
came in. There's another video earlier you guys can watch. I'm sorry, it just totally froze. And I wasn't able to get it to unfreeze. I moved away from the hospital as far as I could, and nothing would unstick it. So if anybody wants to save, Ammon, if you're on here, if you can save that other video, download it in case YouTube takes it off. We don't want them to say we did anything we didn't do. The only time force was used is when
Shit.
they escalated the force. When they escalated the force,
You guys, what do you guys think? You think they're going to release her, yay or nay?
tried to walk in the door with another
Let's see how many
customer,
yays and how many
another
nays.
A patient, and the police grabbed
I don't think they're going to be honest with you.
words, and it was
But I've been wrong before. Actually, I'm wrong all the time.
I don't think they should go in.
Yeah, I don't think they should go in either. Because I think
I
it should
think they
go.
should not. They don't think they should accept the treatment. Whatever they're going to say. Oh, they said they wanted to give her the medicine and her dosage, tell her what to do, her instructions, whatever. Fuck that. You want her out of that
Have a
hospital,
tissue, baby.
and you're going to take her somewhere else.
Have a tissue.
Yes.
Thank you very much. My baby's mad. She's like a lioness. You don't want to piss Kirsty off.
psych.
She's like 5 foot tall, but she acts like she's fucking 10 foot tall, bulletproof.
Okay, it's back. Sorry, guys. If it does that again, I'll close it out and come back live. Again,
This is just-
sorry. I don't know if they're just scrambling things and getting everything all frozen or
I had
what.
something I
Oh,
was supposed to get
my hands are
done.
cold.
By midnight,
Good to
screw
see
it, I'll
ya.
do it later.
Good day to be an
I
American.
was trying to
isn't
work
it?
on it, but I can't find it.
It's crazy. This is crazy. This is what happens if you say no in America.
Yep.
Freaking nuts.
Overwhelming force. And somehow they've tricked the population
And he
into
grabbed her by the throat.
supporting
Yeah.
the very thing that oppresses them.
So we
If you
still
think about it,
have,
there's not a
like,
problem in this country, not
gazillion
one problem in this
police
country, that the police
we're
are not
being
at the
told
core of that problem.
that she
No
is
matter what
being
it is.
released.
No matter what the problem is, the
they're saying they're
police are
gonna
at the
release
core
her
of it.
into a
Why? It's
room.
because of government force.
I hope this really
That's why.
shames and embarrasses Clark County Sheriff's
It's a shame,
Department.
man.
Like this just shows an extraordinary budget.
And they've been so,
that
their
they
minds
have
been so
to
warped.
respond
They
this
really
way. And it
believe
also
that what
shows
they're
how
doing is
many of
good.
them are like jacked up and ready for riots. A bunch of them brought all their, well, all of them brought their riot gear, and at one point they came out to their cars. And
No,
they were
that wasn't
getting
what I
it
was
on,
saying. I was talking about the police,
getting on their
Scarface.
helmets, getting their extra mace, their non-lethal weapons.
I don't know. They may release her.
And this
I mean,
is
we'll
all
find
because
out.
the patient
We'll sit here
wanted to
and
leave
watch.
the hospital without taking a COVID test. I mean, this is, you guys, this is like batshit crazy. I probably shouldn't be here on a dark road.
I
by myself.
agree with you, Texas
You know
Dad.
what's also crazy, you guys,
100%.
is they
You haven't been here
leave their
lately. We're
vehicles
talking about
running
trying
with
to
nobody
look
in
into
them. Look at that. Okay,
a
so
large
nobody in that
parcel of
vehicle, and
land
it's running.
for multiple
And
families.
we're not allowed to do that, right?
Figure out a way to go in on that parcel of land, split it up. That way everybody has their own parcel, so it's not one person owning it.
Like, for real. All of this because a
then
group of
making
50
it work, man.
moms and dads
Need to
wanted
find
to,
a
oh my gosh, it just seriously
Nice
keeps
low place, keep the kiddos and the
going
wives safe.
all the way.
Easy in and out for
All
us,
these
hard
cars
in and
are
out for
running.
them.
We're not allowed to do that. Not only
360-degree field of view.
are we not allowed to do it, but they're wasting
Preferably
our
a
gas
high
money right
mountain
now
really
by
close.
leaving these vehicles running. Look, goes all the way around
Yeah.
that side of the building.
They are the
Like,
blue noose, man.
seriously.
That's what they are.
This is and then they come out, look, they're getting nervous. They're like, why is she walking back there? Like, come on, you psychopaths. All your cars have your stupid recording dash cams on them. They're all pointed outward. I can see the green lights on, and they're out here watching me like, what is she doing? What am I
Look, all them
doing?
cars,
I'm
man. That's ridiculous.
photographing and
That's for one
documenting
old
how
lady.
psychotic you are. That's what I'm doing.
It's insane.
I am documenting how psychotic our police force is. This is Clark County Sheriff's Department. We're at Legacy Salmon Creek Hospital. Oh my gosh, look at them up there. Oh, they're in the window and then they see me and they're like, move away. This is how psychotic they are and how like anxious they are for a fight. Instead of them coming to help us, they came ready for like a riot. Like, what a waste. Do you know how much money this is costing us tonight, you guys? I mean, I can't even. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 10 cop cars right here next to me, and then that whole row I just walked, 11 with that one. Psychotic. Psychotic. They're all psychotic. Oh, we got Washington State Patrol here now. So we've had Clark County Sheriff's Department, City of Vancouver Police, and now Washington State Patrol. Oh, and these guys are gonna get nervous because I'm coming up and they're on my backside. This is so stupid. This is so dumb. This is so dumb. You guys all on overtime right now? They're like the firemen who let fires burn longer, and then you hear them say like, dude, that overtime was like for the whole year. They make more in that month or whatever of fires. And these guys are like, woohoo, we got called. We get to get all this overtime and look tough and put on all our gear. And
put your fingers next to the trigger.
Instead of coming and standing with the people, they got to stand here looking all tough. Do you feel safe with them here? Are you like, oh, I'm safe here? Or do you feel scared with them here?
What if I had a Nerf gun and they
Yeah,
immediately
makes
pull
you feel
something
sick to
out
the
and
stomach.
shoot me?
You make him feel sick to his stomach, having you here like this, because his friend is Gail. So Gail's a personal friend of all of ours. So we have her back, and she wants to go home, and you make him sick to his stomach. That's like worse than a creepy Santa Claus. You make him sick to his stomach.
Because you know creepy Santa Clauses are fake. These guys are real. And
These guys are real, and they'll shoot you. They shot Kevin Peterson Jr. as he was fleeing away because he had pills that the government said he couldn't sell. But this hospital is the biggest drug dealer in all of Washington. Yeah, and Kevin Peterson fled. Yeah, he had a gun, but guess what? They all have guns, right? And after Kevin was down on the ground and lifted up his gun, after he was shot, he lifted up a gun and then they finished killing him. Because, you know, they were all in fear for their life. But you know, when he lifted up his gun after he'd been shot, he was probably also in fear for his life. But he had, what, 16 or 6 anti-anxiety pills that an undercover cop was selling him. Oh, don't you guys feel safe now? I feel safer having somebody off the streets who is selling 16 anti-anxiety pills. I mean, that's like, forget what this hospital is pumping out to people. And so they shot him when he was down on the ground. They killed him. And
keep people safe.
and that's why people are starting to realize, like, cops are not here to keep us safe. They can shoot if they say for any reason they were in fear for their safety or their life. And they're nervous. No, wouldn't.
Immediately take us to court and send us to jail forever.
Yeah.
Domestic terror.
Oh, if you kick one of their dogs, you go to jail and you get like a felony, like assaulting an officer. And they shoot more dogs, like they kill more dogs than rabies. I mean, they're killing dogs like, have you guys seen how it's like thousands of dogs a year die in America because of the police. Like postal men aren't killing dog. Amazon isn't killing dogs. Meter readers aren't killing dogs. And most of them are like little tiny poodles. That's the funny thing. Like those Chihuahua, the last video I saw, a Chihuahua came out and the officer said, "Get your dog back," and it wasn't the guy's dog, and so he was like, whatever, and the guy lights it up in the front yard, and it like rolls and is yelping in front of the kids, and it's like, dude, it was a Chihuahua. You're like totally geared up. What in the world? Like, this is what we're starting to learn, you guys. It's taken us a few extra decades from some of the other people, but we're starting to learn that you're actually the standing army our founders warned us against. Because you know who I call when I have a problem? I call my friends. When I'm stuck on the side of the road, if I think somebody is here at my house, I call my friends because they don't have license to kill people. And if they actually killed somebody, I know it would be because somebody's life was in danger, like seriously in danger. They wouldn't just shoot and go, well, all I have to say is I was in fear for my life. And I know that they'll actually protect me. Like a lot of people call 911 now and they end up getting arrested themselves for like really stupid things. And they're like, I called you guys. And they're like, well, you had an old warrant from 7 years ago and whatnot, so you guys are like not the good guys anymore.
I'm not
hate to break yeah, anti-tyranny. And we're like, these kids are all witnessing this all year. Like mom's getting arrested for going to the park. I mean, come on, you guys, it's making y'all look really bad. I know it was Idaho, but still, it's making you guys look really bad. Business owners in fear to open because of cops. Like, I don't know, tables are kind of turning. Tables are kind of turning. Yep. People need to not go to the hospital.
The average person is going to realize that things are so messed up and they're going to...
Yep. Florida cops don't wear masks. Yeah. These guys like wearing masks. It helps them with their anonymity.
I love
but
when...
with us, they're like, what's your name?
I'm
What's
sorry,
your
guys. I'm
address?
dealing
What's
with
in your car?
something
Where you
else that
going?
I only
What are you
have
doing?
on a limited time.
Do you know what I pulled you over for today?
So I was supposed to have it done by midnight
Go
tonight.
with them. We're like, what's your badge
So
number?
I
And they're like,
purchased something
I don't
from
have to tell you.
somebody, and then it was an agreement
So at
that
what point
it
are
just
we
wasn't working. The way
supposed to
that the
not
payments were supposed to go and
trust the
stuff,
police as
we
law-abiding
both agreed it was
citizens?
just better that we just didn't follow
I
through,
think
right?
it's past that point. Yeah, when you're getting maced
So he puts a
because a woman's
claim
trying to enter the hospital
on-
where her mother is. Ooh.
Shit. He puts a claim
You
on
guys
one
are
of the
awesome.
accounts.
I can't believe how many people have watched these videos. You guys have definitely gone viral tonight. Well, congratulations, Clark County. Definitely gone viral. So we're just now waiting, you guys, for them to release Gail. And these guys are on overtime, so they're not trying to get out of here anytime soon, even though there's no reason for them to be here with all of their cars running and us paying for the gas. But they are not leaving until the hospital tells them they can leave, because they actually work for the hospital, not for the people. I know it's kind of confusing, but half of the cars down there are all running. It makes them feel safer if they have to jump in and like take off quickly because one of us... I know, right? Yeah. So they're not gonna leave. So we're just here. We're just here waiting for them to release Gail. They're taking her... Here, let's do this. Look at that nice... Look at this nice show of force we have. So they are taking Gail into a room with her power of attorney right now, and they are going to tell the power of attorney what she needs to do for her medicine, you know, her medicine for her UTI.
Sorry, I'm done with that for now, hopefully. What did he say?
Then,
that, he already, he said that he already
Hang on, let me put my phone down.
relisted it and sold it. I said, that sounds like a you problem, man. If you're going to hit me with a claim on my account, it's going to affect my account negatively, then I'm just going to go ahead and pay for it.
So, anyways,
And
so
just
they're
deal
gonna
with
tell
whatever,
her how to
however
take
long
her
it takes to
medicine
get
for
here.
UTI. So, you know, you take a pill,
Because that was the whole,
swallow it,
that was
you
the
do that for
issue,
7
a
days,
time issue.
And that's how you
And
take
they
your
both just
pills for
agreed
your,
to say
for
screw
your
it. Well, then he
UTIs.
put a claim against
So,
my account, like I just said, I'm not paying
anyway,
for it.
look at my hair. I got out of the shower and
Right.
came a running.
So I'm
So
like,
us
well, okay,
girls
you want to play
were,
dirty? I'm
us
sending the
girls were
money.
actually doing a clothing exchange tonight at Vicky's.
He said, well, he
And,
already sold
you
it.
know, all us hardened
I won't
criminals,
tell
we're
you.
going to be exchanging.
You better tell him, better send him to refund their money.
And we've been waiting like weeks. I'm like, you guys, we need a girls' night. Get some pizza. Let's, you know, pour a glass of wine and hang out. And
I'm sorry, guys. I'm
we're
back.
showering,
My
getting
bad.
ready to go, and we get the call that they're
Hey,
not
I know
letting
somebody
Saturn
that kicked.
see
I know
dog,
somebody that
and
kicked
they
a
have her
police
on
dog
quarantine. And
and
then
got
this is
18 months
what
in prison.
Our night becomes. Exposing tyranny is what our night becomes. But you know what? These guys got a bunch of money. They got a lot of overtime. And you know the best part is they've exposed themselves. So, I mean, not expose themselves, not like priests expose themselves. They've exposed their tyranny, you know. And so, I mean, that's something. And all these fine Americans, sorry, can I stand like this? All these fine Americans, don't shoot me, guys, even though my back's to you, please, came to stand off with these tyrants. See, fine Americans, proud Americans who love their neighbor as themselves, and they honor the rule of law. No rule of law here, okay? It's tyranny, chaos. It's whatever the dictator up top says. We love law and order, right? Law and order is you don't violate anybody's private property rights. You don't threaten to use force on people.
Look at these assholes, man.
You don't infringe upon anybody else's right to life, liberty, and property. See, that's law, and we love law.
Yeah, she was just being a
These guys do not love
asshole
law.
there. She shouldn't have said that.
Do you guys know the Constitution?
Nope.
Or the First Amendment? Or the Second Amendment?
That's what the
We know
Ninth
they don't
Amendment is.
give
The
a
Ninth
damn about
Amendment
the
gets
Second
everybody
Amendment.
every time.
Second Amendment's hosed in America.
She already got all their badge numbers, Texas Ted.
But they don't know.
Earlier,
they don't know law.
like way earlier,
and so as
hour
a
ago
result,
maybe.
they're just dangerous tyrants because they'll do whatever they're told. So you would shoot me if you felt in fear for your life. I'm not sure I would even shoot you, even if my own life was in jeopardy. I'm not sure I'd be able to make that decision. But you would shoot me if somebody told you to shoot.
He's been trained to
If it was
shoot if
radioed
one of his
in,
buddies shoots.
Take out the one in the hat. You'd take out the one in the hat.
Yep.
That makes you a terrorist.
And then you tell
not
your kids
me.
that you did something heroic.
Yeah, I protected the hospital from this mom who was trying to get her friend.
There's a bunch of
who
good
was
play
being
carriers out there,
held.
Chris,
So
man. Do
you
your
guys,
research,
if you want to know
bud.
who a terrorist
Buy
is,
once,
just
cry
ask
once,
them.
and
Will you
make
take
sure.
somebody's money because
Ask
your
people
boss
that's
told you
warn
to?
them.
So you know thieves,
Like,
they take money because
really
they
best dudes
say
probably
I need
ask
to
is
feed my
contractors
family, and that's
because
exactly
they
what these
got to
officers
buy
do.
some of their own
They
equipment.
take people's money, they extort them for victimless crimes, and then they turn around and say, I was just doing my job and I needed to feed my family.
They wouldn't care Scarface.
So this whole, hey, yeah, thanks for
They
being
wouldn't.
here.
They wouldn't care if it was their. They wouldn't care if it was their grandma.
Yeah, they're crazy. They're crazy. They're like off their rocker. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, defund all of us. Sheriffs, we can.
Absolutely. And we back the blue. My kid backs this blue, backs blue. Did.
Did.
Not no more.
Did
Not
back
no
the
more.
blue.
Yeah.
Yeah,
These
so all
fuckers
these.
need to shave yourself. You should absolutely. I don't even know how you look in the mirror. Seriously. What if your mom was in there? How would you guys feel? How would you feel?
You know how they'd feel? They'd
But
get
just think about that.
They'd get
They
away
won't
with
even
it
say
because they
nothing.
call the boys in blue, and the blue line doesn't cross the blue line, right?
I would.
So they'd call their friends in blue, and they'd get their mom released, is what they would do.
It's unfortunate, guys.
Look at
We
them all,
voted
you
for you
guys.
guys.
No, not anymore.
No, it's
Clark
not.
County budget goes to the toilet, guys. Police budget, get rid of it. Because, like, clearly we can call on each other for help and help each other. We don't need you guys. You guys will just kill one of our neighbors or their dogs. So that sucks. I wish you guys would retell the narrative and make it a more positive narrative. And all of us are from Clark County, you know?
Spray paint that son of a bitch,
So
Chris.
we're your neighbors. We're
Rattle
your
can
neighbors.
it. Fuck it.
That's wrong.
Ain't gotta look pretty.
Oh yeah, Joe, do I want to defund the police? Why would I want to continue funding this? Look, these people aren't being funded and they show up to help their neighbor. These guys show up because they were told to. Why would we not want to defund them? I don't even care anymore. Like,
A lot of people are coming.
come on, you
They're
need
coming,
help.
it's warm.
Call your friends if you need help. That's what you need to do. Call your friends if you need help. Don't call 911. Somebody always dies or goes to jail or gets maced because we called them for help tonight, you guys, and then we got maced. We called them for help and then we got maced. So don't call the
Unbelievable.
police, you guys.
Can anybody tell what kind of
Like,
gun that dude has?
learn
I
the
can't
lesson
tell.
from
I
us.
thought it was an AR, but then I'm not sure.
That when
It was a
you
non-lethal.
Call the police, you get maced in the
That dude
face.
right there on the right.
That's what happens.
Is that a
okay?
non-lethal he's
That's
got?
This is what happens when you call the police. Right, Trina? Did
Yeah, they need to defund them all.
Hang on, I'm gonna
Mr.
come
Smith,
over
it's not going to
here.
happen then, brother.
Right.
We
Right.
can
They
say
straight
defund it
up
for the
said
rest of
they
our
weren't
lives.
coming
They played. We might have gotten away with
And
it.
it wasn't until the hospital
But
called
when
that
BLM
they
came out
and
and
they came
supported
with, I don't
defunding the
know
police,
what
it ruined
we're
it.
at. We're probably at 40
Just the
police cars. We've got
polarization
Clark County
effect happened, and it
Sheriff,
just ruined
City
it.
Vancouver, and Highway State Patrol here now.
Highway State Patrol is pulling up there now.
Oh, good. We got our...
Oh, yeah. No shit. Who are they shooting at, Ted? I know that's what the targets were of, but who are they shooting? You know, you understand what I'm asking? Were they shooting the kid on the target? Were they shooting the woman, or were they shooting the old lady? Were they shooting all of them? They got a bunch of hollow point ammos too. What, did they get like 4.5 million rounds during the Obama years? And people's like, well, they can't use hollow points in war. DHS don't go to war. They go to war with the people here. They can do what they want. I just fell asleep sitting here. Oh, shit. I just fell asleep sitting here. I was like, shit, did I hit a button? Well, they let her out, son of a bitch. All that for nothing, man. Why not just let her out to begin with? You know what I mean? It's a shame.
They're all a bunch of traitors, you guys. They're all a bunch of traitors.
Yeah, they let her out. I can't believe it, Chris. That's awesome. It's awesome they let her out. Don't get me wrong. I can't believe I fell asleep sitting here. How long was I sleeping for? Did you guys even notice? My bad. I'm sorry.
Thank
Told
you,
earlier I was
everybody
tired.
who came.
This is important, though.
And called. Thank you, everyone online who called. We got Gail out. Please do share this. Let people know that Gail has been released. That is her daughter. They live together. She's power of attorney. She's
I'm
also
sorry. My bad,
her
my bad,
licensed,
Chris.
Caregiver.
Did you notice? I'm awake now.
And she's used to all this
I was
excitement, you
leaving, I
guys.
was
She
like,
comes to every week of our people's rights meetings.
yeah, that's
So,
awesome they let her out, man.
She comes to all of our protests.
stoked.
She's always in her wheelchair. And she loves it.
Problem with ceramic plates, though, man, is they break real easy. Pro freedom.
at
I don't
that
know what kind.
smile.
I guess it depends
Oh,
on
I
what kind you
love it.
have, though. I was checking out them level 3+ polyethylene plates. They're pretty badass. 3.5 pounds. They're a little
All right.
expensive, a couple
Give her
$100
some
a piece.
space so she can get in the van.
But they stopped 308 for 45 feet, and
You guys, tonight was good because Clark County
Oh, I
Sheriff's
just quit
Department
talking?
just
Dude, I fell
totally
asleep,
exposed
brother.
themselves as
I fell
complete
asleep.
Tyrants.
like when I woke up and I was like, shit, did I hit a button?
Oh.
Yeah, I fell asleep sitting here.
Blue line flag burning party. If anybody
Yeah, I'm
wants
the
to
worst
come
of
in
that
an
shit.
hour.
I could fall asleep driving down the road.
I got 20 or 30
I'm
from the
real bad.
Capitol that we didn't
When I
get
was young,
burned.
I could drive for 30 hours straight now.
I'm not kidding.
No.
I'm not kidding. I'm done.
I'll fall
No more
asleep
waving
70
blue
miles an
line
hour,
flags.
cruise control
We're
on.
done. Yeah.
That's my wife, she'll tell you.
Yeah, we're done. All right, you guys. Yeah, you got to go through it. Look at all these amazing Americans, you guys.
My friend, she was walking away when she got hit in the back.
Yeah, they were psycho. Look at all these people out here, you guys. This is so awesome. Look, we even got Matt all the way from Click Attack.
There should be 600,000 times more people
Yeah,
out there.
Ammon City had to send it out as an email because they're messing with the system. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, you're right, Chris.
Yes.
The polyethylene
So
plates are the
Die
ones I
Hard
was
here
talking
says
about.
we are
The
still
level
doing
3
our clothes
polyethylenes,
exchange.
they're only like 3 pounds, 3.2 pounds.
I think I should run home.
Those are the ones I was
know,
just
this is
talking
such a
about.
great victory, guys.
Whatever
Great
works for you all. I
victory. It's been
mean,
there since the beginning.
everybody has their
People's rights.
opinions.
And
I never
Gail
had
has been
enough
there since the
experience
beginning.
with them to be able to give a great
And our
opinion
crews
about them.
just die hard
I
and
do
love
know
each
that
other.
ceramic plates,
I know.
you know, you
Love
risk
doing
breaking them.
what's right.
That's right.
It's been a busy year.
All year.
What's this hat thing going on?
Yeah, I don't think it's
I know,
over
do you
either
love my
anymore.
hat?
I love it.
I
It's
know.
fun.
I'm
Hey,
the hat
good
girl.
evening, Johnny.
Thanks for coming, Troy. This is a victory. a good night. Crazy
Nope.
night.
No, sure won't.
Shouldn't have happened.
Chris, there won't be no indictments. Not here.
All they had to do is let her back in.
All they had to do really was let Satin in to be with her mom, and she would have spent another night here. But when they said they were quarantining her mom, she was like, no, my mom needs me here as an advocate. You're not quarantining her and leaving her alone.
So they have her on file in the hospital with power of attorney.
Yeah.
That's the
Full power of attorney. Yep. Yep. I'll switch this around.
So good.
Let's
So
see.
good.
We love, there's so many things, you guys, that I hate about Washington.
Was it 4 billion rounds? That's a lot of rounds, Ted. I don't think it was. I'm not saying that I don't think it was that many, though, was it? I mean, think about that. If one factory only can put out, I think they can only put out like 1 million rounds a day in the United States total. And a billion's 1,000 millions. I thought it was like 4.5 million rounds.
Nice. Mama C's gonna take Braille home in style.
We're interrupting our live.
Yeah.
Chris gonna look
You
it up.
guys chose the wrong side tonight. Wrong side. You should have been out here with us.
Please don't leave.
We're having a blue line flag burning party tonight in an hour. I got a whole box of them, baby. We're burning flags. Sorry. Oh, because I didn't know if you want to be on camera or not.
Even my gator's upside down.
That's awesome. His gator's even upside down. That's awesome. We are a nation in distress, you guys. If this doesn't show you guys that we're a nation in distress, I don't know what will.
We're more. I think we're more.
You guys are awesome.
We're further in than distress at this point.
I love our people.
I think that
All these
people
people
are
right here, you guys,
blinded
they're
by
awesome.
what they
Even
see
Gail
around them,
comes to every week
and that
meeting,
we are in
loves the people, loves the kids.
every.
And was just
We're
held
in a
against
war in
her
every
will
way except for.
for
We're in a war
hours.
in every way except the people haven't fired back yet. The government's fired on the people. The people just haven't fired back yet.
My final thoughts: burn your blue line flag. Make a point to burn your flag and let them see you burning it. And
No, this
tell
ain't a
them
win.
that we will not stand with them anymore
I agree with you,
until
Liberty
they
Chick. It's
stand
not a
with
win.
us. No more of this. Blindless. No.
A win
they
is
weren't
when you
even
walk to the
protecting us
door and you
tonight.
tell them to do
and
something,
we called
they
them
do
for
it.
help and they wouldn't even respond. Yeah, 3 times, you guys, we called the 311 non-emergency line asking for a deputy to come and stand here with us, and they said, no, we're not responding to your
Yeah.
calls. They said
No, they
security
did.
will
They did
handle
pro
it.
freedom. If that's the
we
ones
said-
that you have, then they're supposedly they're pretty good. I was just
So,
making a
anyway,
blanket statement, man. I wasn't
It's
talking
done.
about your
America's
specific
whole
plates.
blue line worship
That's
needs
why I
to
shut
stop.
up.
I don't know if you guys watched that first video, but you should go
A
back
lot
and
of
watch
ceramic
what they
plates
did
they're just
to
you
some
know,
of the people standing at
especially
the door, macing
a few years
us
ago,
and
for the
grabbing
bag,
Satin by
it
the
was broke
throat.
real
These
easy.
cops right here
You
grabbed
could never tell if they were
Satin
broke unless you had
by
the X-ray them.
the coat. I'm sorry, by the neck. Excuse me.
Yeah, we're
These
going
officers
to
right
Tactical
here
Tennessee, and we was actually
grabbed
talking about
Satin.
that
I don't know which one
about
it
3
was.
weeks ago.
Let's see.
And the person
grabbed
who
Satin
is good at like
by
setting
the
all that stuff
throat
up has been
and
working a lot
pushed
lately. He
these
was in here
doors
earlier.
off of their hinges.
He's probably
and,
sleeping.
like, went
I think he had to go somewhere. Oh, he had to go pick up
psychotic.
somebody from the airport. So are they going to leave now? They're going to stay there. And
Wait. So we'll leave you with this final thought. You guys are Blue ISIS. Have
Yes.
you ever heard of Blue ISIS? Blue ISIS, that means they are the terrorists now. We don't need to worry about ISIS overseas. We've got Blue ISIS right here
what
in
was the
America.
tester? You're right.
A phrase coined by
She's
Gavin
74 years
Stein.
old.
You
They test
are
her. They give her
Blue
a
ISIS.
positive.
Every
And
one of
that's,
you.
Upwards
Shameful.
of $40,000 for keeping her.
Freaking shame.
Things like $13,000 for a positive test, and then $40,000 they incubator.
Officers, how disappointed in them you are, because they were all getting swatted up in their riot gear and their SWAT gear to come
It don't
and
matter
take
where
us
they're made.
down
As
over
long as they
here.
perform well. I actually think they're made
It
here,
was Maya
buddy.
that they were afraid of. Respect
I believe they're made in the
police.
United States,
You're funny,
believe it or not.
whatever. Respect the government.
There is a knockoff you can buy from Wish that's made in China, but those are knockoffs. They're not the same. As long as you didn't get them from Wish, if you got them from, I can't even say it, Baltech,
show it
you're
to
good,
them.
bro. So those are really good plates for the money, especially for the money.
You need to read it. You need to read it and learn it. Read the
They're all oath breakers.
Oath breaker.
I don't know why they don't realize they're oath breakers just by taking the positions they have.
You ain't the good guys anymore. Sorry.
Like they got their kids antagonizing them. I know, Johnny, man. I'm right there with you, brother. We're going to figure it out. We're going to be left alone in the end. We're going to be left either A, left alone, or B, become a big problem.
Gail,
I'd prefer to be left alone.
From the hospital, had her Constitution in her purse. She always has it with her, and I just think that's so awesome. So I think it's a wrap. I think we're ready to go home, guys. Thank you, everybody who watched. Thank you, everybody who called.
You would be surprised what they do in these hospitals. Don't go yet. Hey, Chris, come in here real quick. Tell them about what happened to me when I got in the car crash in that hospital. The way they treated me.
You should be ashamed of yourself. You should have been
These
standing
hospitals
out
are
here
messed
with
up
us,
too. They
making
think they have
sure that this
authority over you
family's
too.
rights were
They're as bad as the
protected,
cops.
and instead you chose the side of tyranny.
That's why we have
So we won't forget
paramedics
that.
now.
So
that
all right, guys, I think I'll sign off.
If you're in a
Don't
car wreck,
forget,
they'll be
Blue
going through your
ISIS
pockets
alive
looking
and
for
well in
drugs from the
America, and
cops.
it's up to us to push back and to, in a principled way, remind them that they are not the good guys anymore. So thank you guys. Thank you, Ammon, for letting me use your page. And text the word rights to 80123 and go to peoplesrights.org if you want to sign up and unite with your neighbors. And God bless you guys. Have a good night. Kelly Stewart here, signing off.
Nah, I don't know, man. We might. It's not too late until bodies start hitting the floor. But I got in a really bad car. Like hospitals, they act like the cops for real. They do. So in Cincinnati, if you get into a car accident and you go to you need trauma work done, like you're a trauma patient, they send you to one of two places. They send you either to UC. Where's the other one?
Peebles.
Huh?
Other one's Peebles.
Peebles.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Peebles. So if you get a wreck around Cincinnati, you're going to UC.
Minor is at the Bethesda North, but it's very minor.
Right.
Trauma.
So I got in a real bad car wreck in 2016. And if you get to and they run your name when you go in there, so the cops run your name for warrants. It doesn't matter what, like, if you was just in a car wreck, didn't do anything wrong, they had no you wasn't drinking or anything, so it could not even been your fault. They run your name to make sure you don't have warrants going in this hospital. It's some totally bogus shit. And when I was in there, they threw me all over the place, didn't they, babe?
Yes.
They a nurse picked me up and body slammed me. I had a broken pelvis. And ribs and shoulder and face and legs and backs and everything. I was all messed up. Wish I could make it in person though. We'll get there, man. We'll do the Zoom thing and then so they won't let you out of the hospital until you get a vaccine. I don't know if it's a vaccine, Lauren. I think that they just wanted her to test, right? That was all it was. It wasn't about the vaccine, was it?
Well, I mean, they wanted to get a test. Yeah, they wanted to test her.
Right. Yeah, they get money from that. The feds are still paying them dudes like big bucks, like $13,000 or $14,000 for every positive test. So I mean, there's a money incentive there. That's how they got the rate to go up so high to begin with. And then once they got it up so high, convincing people it was so high, it was easy.
Per Freedom said they forced a man to take the vaccine 2 weeks ago.
They didn't. What? Didn't they already force a man in the hospital to take a vaccine? I don't know, buddy. I didn't hear anything about it. I don't think so. I did. I don't think I did.
Arrange a picnic, get some land, and make a community.
Yeah, that's what we want to do. Where is the question?
Picnics don't work so well in Waco, Crazy Dave says.
Yeah. Everybody says they didn't do the picnic right, Mr. Crazy Dave. Actually, that was totally bogus. The whole problem with that was David Koresh didn't want to fight him. He just wanted to be left alone, and he didn't really have the fight in him. I don't think. He just kind of accepted his fate. Did you watch that video I posted a few weeks ago about that? Yeah, I agree with Tactical Tennessee, and I don't think it would go down the same way anymore. Especially, everybody in that place, nobody was, really highly trained. I mean, I would venture to say that there's people on my channel that we all talk to that's got a lot of training. I mean, you figure if you can just make it 30 days in the training that they can give, the horse is shot. I seen that, Mr. Smith. That was on Dry Fireface channel, Mr. Smith. You talking about the black guy in the hospital? And he's talking about how they used to give him shots when he was a kid. Yeah, yeah, they shot him. They shot him off the rip, man. That was a totally. Waco was bogus. Waco was a false flag for control, and that's exactly what happened. They want to go after the militias, the white, the supposed white nationalists. I'm still looking at the screen like I'm talking to you guys over here. I need to move this camera right here, Christy.
Yeah.
Because I keep talking like I'm looking at them.
Right, or do it like right here.
Right, right. That's what I'm saying. Because the camera's looking at me this way.
Move it, slide it.
I don't think it'll go. Hang on. Oh yeah. Hold on, guys. My bad. Now you're seeing our messy room. I don't know. I can't see where I'm at now, though. Hold on. I get it. Oh yeah. Now you can see all the mess. Rock on. My bad. It's my big hand in the way. Oh look, hell! Now you can see my face. This is our storage / computer / closet / food pantry, or go food pantry. Better buy some toilet paper, by the way, while you can. We had to go to Myers the other night, and I couldn't believe that there wasn't a limit on it anymore. Hit up Freedom. What's up, Crazy Dave? Who needs to hit me up? Tactical 0 in the group text. The 206. Who are we talking about? Tactical. Didn't know about. Yeah. Email me your number, Tactical Tennessean, to freedominc2@protonmail.com, and I can only put 10 people, I think, in each mass text, but pretty soon we're going to start doing it all from the email list, and that way it'll go out to everybody. I mean, I can pick and choose who it goes to, like if there's something, that 5 of us are talking about. You dropped your phone, baby. Like if we're like whoever's wanting to get land together. If we just want to talk, if I just need to say something to you guys, then I can just put it out to you guys. If not, I can put it out to everybody. So that's what we're working toward right now. Justin's still trying to set it up. We thought we had it figured out, but we didn't. So he was working on that all day today. He's been busting his ass trying to get that done for me. He knows how important it is to me and stuff. Like, I can't believe, in all honesty, guys, like, I can't believe how much he's helped us. He really has. And then, like, the dude's really he just wants everybody to be free, man. All right, thanks, Tactical Tennessee. I'll put you. If you don't mind, leave your name and your screen name. I promise I won't stalk you. Swear I won't. I don't have time to if I wanted to. What color should I get? I think multicam's kind of overrated. I wonder if in all honesty, Chris, we live in Ohio, so no matter what color you get, you're going to get the wrong color, bud. We have 4 seasons. I'm telling you, if the one you got is comfortable, if you can put that thing on for 8 hours and it's comfortable, 10 hours and it's comfortable, take a rattle can to that bitch and spray paint it, bud. It's a tool, man. It don't have to look pretty. That's what I would do if I was you. But put the money somewhere else. Shit, go buy a couple hundred rounds of ammo. 22, but still ammo. freedominc2@protonmail.com. Roy Ayers. It's always it's in the descriptions. Should I mail you again about it? Mail again about what? I'm tired, Mr. Smith. Forgive me. I'm sorry. You can email me again if you want, Mr. Smith. That's fine. I need to work. I need to do something because all my emails are getting. I had all my emails separated, but then a lot of people, when they seen my earlier videos when I had the freedominc2@gmail.com on there, used that. So now they were all over the place, and now I get a bunch of videos every day and stuff. So I might open up another email, and keep that strictly for talking, strictly for building a community. Just because it gets confusing, I'd have trouble. What's up? Huh? Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm still looking down at them. I need a camera that goes right here on the screen.
Yeah.
That's what I need. I need a camera that goes right here. I have that thing. Where's it at? That clip thing that Justin got us. It's out there. Remember the clip thing with the little light on you? It's like, can I put my makeup on with this? You don't have to get it now, though. I'm getting ready to get off here. I'm falling asleep again. Man, Chris, in all honesty, man, I've thought about that a lot, about the how secure stuff is. You know, we don't know. We just know what they tell us, but in my opinion. I mean, I read a article where proton mail was made by a company. It was actually designed by a company called CERN, CERN. They have the biggest proton accelerator in the world. It's like 60 miles underground, big circle. And they were trying to open up the hole to hell or some crazy shit, man. Like, I don't know, some weird stuff. But then I also read it was total bullshit, so who knows? I'm gonna fit level 4 plates, why not? Just do your research, Chris, man. You know, don't buy something because it looks cool or whatever, because a lot of that shit don't work. You know, what you need to do is find a bunch of reviews from somebody that wore it. You know what I mean? Like, there was probably a contractor overseas would probably be your best bet. Or these guys well, they always buy really expensive shit. I was going to say like John Lovell, but if you can afford the shit he's got, damn. Everything I do's got's expensive. I wish I had a tenth of the skill that dude had. You need to sleep, bro. We told him how already. Oh, my bad, bro. I'm sorry. Fuck. I don't know. I'm trying to keep up. I'm just tired, yo. Yeah, hey, good night, Redbone. Have a good night, man. Keep up the videos, brother. We like them. And everybody, we need to support Liberty Williams. Is going to start making videos again, I think. He's one of my subs. You guys see him around. He was in here earlier. He didn't say he was leaving, but I guess he did. I really fix my metal plates. The problem isn't how secure it's more about who notices you. You can see you when you're sleeping. That's the way you're sleeping. Oh, yeah. So if I put the camera down low, yeah, you'll be able to see my doze off. I'm tired, man. Alright, y'all, I'm going to jump off here. I'm tired, so I'll see if I get the shower. I'm going to wake back up, be all peppy and shit. Alright, have a good night, guys. Well, I'll see you tomorrow or the next day or something. Probably Monday. Oh, yeah, Monday we're going to have a live stream for sure because we got to set it up for I'm country, for Wednesday's Zoom meeting with Chris. Have a good night. Chris, call me tomorrow, brother. Please. It's not that I don't. It's not that I... Later. Call me tomorrow, Chris, please, if you don't mind. It's not that I forget, dude. I'm retarded. And Pop-Tart, that will be on the way tomorrow. I am sorry about that, brother. I owe you. I really owe you. My bad. Didn't mean for it to happen. And, man, Oregon's a shithole. See, that's the problem, Dave, right there. Is that here's the problem with creating a community, in all honesty. And I've already said this, and other people said it too. Everybody wants people to go to them. You know what I mean? It's like me in Cincinnati. Hey, come to Cincinnati. Except that's not me. I'm that guy. Like, I'll go anywhere. I don't give a shit. If we're building a community, I'll learn to love it. But everybody else is like, oh, come to Tennessee or come to Idaho or come to North Dakota or come to wherever, But nobody's comfortable where they're at, but they're not comfortable leaving either. That's the problem. Hey, peace. Night, Lucky, man. Have a good night, brother. Stay safe. Mr. Smith said he's in Oregon. Bad idea, bro. We got to get Mr. Smith out of Oregon, guys. We got to bail him out. Nothing is secure, period. Bullshit. Tell you what's secure. Listen, man, I know where a valley's at. Okay, it's a big valley. And Tactical Tennessean knows where it's at. When you come off Jellicoe Mountain on the south side of Tactical Tennessean, right there where LaFollette and Caryville and Jacksboro's at, there's only one way in that valley that way. And then coming up from 63 the other way from Tazewell, there's only one way down that valley. And there's no way around it. I mean, you might be able to get around it a little bit here and there, but there's no way around it. Once that bridge that goes over the lake out there and shit, Tony, that's the place to be. There's high ground up there on Eagle Rock, on the Eagle Bluff, lake, Deerfield. Go eat deer every day. Should talk later, Mr. Smith. I need. Okay, there Smith. Hey, Mr. Smith, you need to hook up with Crazy Dave. He's out your way. All right, y'all. I will see y'all. Be safe. I will talk to you all tomorrow. I'm gonna try to make some better videos, man. I got the camera now. I just got to figure out how I want to do them. Like I hate editing. Hate it. I need an editor. All right, we'll see y'all. Have a good night, guys. Where's my end button at? There it is. Talking to myself.